So this is it. Domestic football across the continent may all be done and dusted in the major leagues. But now we have the ultimate spectacle to conclude the season. The earliest phase in qualifying started way back at the beginning of last summer, and now there are just 2 teams standing. A show not just for the capacity crowd here, but one for the whole world. The global audience, they say, some 300 million. Well, it is, of course, a venue that requires little by way of introduction. It is Celtic Park, affectionately known as Parkhead. So we're almost there. All one can see, a look of utter focus on the faces of all involved. You've been there, Jim Beglin. What will they be thinking as they wait for the whistle?
Well, you're right, Peter. I have been in this position, and the message is usually something like, remember all the work, the hard work you've put in to get this far. So don't leave anything out there now. Do what you're good at. It's better than what they can offer. Stick to that, and you hope it'll be enough.
So what are we to expect in this final?
Look, we can only hope for a final that will be free-flowing and end-to-end and highly entertaining, but fear of defeat can often dominate emotions, so don't be surprised if it gets nervy and tense.
Going through. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Tried to play it through.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration. Paris Saint-Germain have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
So after all that's been said ahead of this great occasion, Jim, it comes down to the nuts and bolts, doesn't it? What do you think the managers are preparing to do tactically in this game?
Well, I think it's going to be about who's going to be the first to really try and take the initiative here, Peter. I'm hoping for a high-intensity start.
Strike the first blow.
Yeah, absolutely, but it wouldn't surprise me to see, some prodding and poking for the first quarter, third of the game. And
try to set a tone.
Yeah, command things, show some authority.
And here's Eto'o. Barzagli drives it. Header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Hits one! Played it short. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Looking to force his way through.
Samuel just did a brilliant job there. It was one of...
Well, there's the whistle. The first half of the final has flown by. So neither team has broken through. It's certainly not for the want of trying. An interesting game up to now, but still goals. At the first 45 minutes of the final, Jim, how's it looking for you?
Look, this is classic final tension and nerves. It's still got time to go from tentative to thrilling, I hope.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. nil then. And we are already promptly back underway.
At least...
Eto'o! Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. And it's Eto'o. He's found his man. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. And look who's coming off the bench. The man voted best player in Europe. Eto'o. Drexler. Marco Verratti. And here's Drexler. Played out to the right. It's a goal kick. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Dinked in. Defending of the desperate variety. Paris Saint-Germain making another change here. And it's hoisted clear. Assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Paris Saint-Germain merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Dinks one in. It's a decent ball.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb. Inter are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heavily.
Inter Milan take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Just listen, Peter, you can hear the excitement levels around the stadium now. The feeling is very much job done.
And Vardy! And that is the last effort of the game. Inter Milan have done it. It is party time as they gather to get their hands on the trophy. So onto centre stage come the central characters, the individuals who, as a team, blended into champions, and this is their moment.